A big thank you to Don Jazzy right now. That is what a lot of people are really talking about. I think we have to really appreciate Don Jazzy. He supported Very Dark Man on his NGOs with a sum of 100 million naira. This is coming few days or few months or few weeks after Very Dark Man actually called him out for supporting the lies of Bobrisky. I want to talk about that, but something is really fishy around all of this, and a lot of people are getting to understand who Bobrisky is in this whole story. Before I dive into the story, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Davido allegedly submitted Kante featuring Faith for the Grammys. That is what we are really getting right now, and a lot of people are really happy that Davido did submitted that. And somehow some people are feeling that Davido will go nowhere with that. But to an extent, Davido is a Grammy nominated artist, and that is a good fit and good for his resume. That is something I kind of appreciate about him. And the submission of this is going to push Davido further. That is something also a lot of us are really talking about. Remember that the Lies of Chris Brown has submitted his song with Davido at the Grammys, and the Lies of Angelique Kidjo submitted Joy at the Grammys, and that is really getting Davido on board. And we still got a lot of people that are still submitting for the Grammys, and we need to talk about them. This is really interesting because come November 8th, that is next month right now, we're going to be having our nominations at the Grammys, and a lot of people are really looking out for their fave or their artist out there. Some people are calling on Ashake, while some are saying Irasta should get a nomination, and also Thames should get a nomination. We have Tyler from South Africa. Some people are already rooting for Tyler at a point like this, but somehow some people are looking at Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy getting nominations. Even a nomination will really help these guys. That is what a lot of persons are really talking about, because when you check 2024, Wizkid didn't have much impact. When you check 2024, a person of Davido didn't drop any album that is new, and somehow some people are saying this is going to affect them to an extent. What are your own takes about that? What do you feel about the story? And don't fail to put your own opinion in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel about all of this story. Yes, Scales has given a shout out to Don Jazzy. According to what he posted on social media, a lot of people are really responding to that and saying that Don Jazzy is such a person with a good heart. That is something I kind of believe about this person at a time like this. You know, Scales actually said something like he gave me about 150,000 naira after performing at a show. He invited me to his studio. That was the first time I went to Lagos after being signed by EME Music, and a lot of people are really responding to that and saying that Don Jazzy has a good heart. To an extent, he has supported a lot of people, even skit makers in the industry, and these guys could really attest to that and say something about Don Jazzy to an extent. And this guy has come out to support VDM. A lot of people saw the video of VDM where he actually spoke about that, receiving an alert of 100 million naira. A lot of people were really excited for VDM and also happy for the donations, until VDM raised alarm that somebody could be setting me up with all of this and the rest. And then Don Jazzy sent a message to VDM, and that was really appreciated. But one thing I don't like about a lot of persons, they are saying that VDM, who called out Don Jazzy few weeks ago, is now really praising Don Jazzy because Don Jazzy don't give her money. That money Don Jazzy donated is not for personal use. That is something you need to understand. Unlike the case of Bobrisky, at the end of the day, a lot of people will understand that Bobrisky actually did something a lot and hurt somebody, defamed characters in her story or his story. That is what I'm really getting to understand by now, and a lot of people are really getting the big story at a time like this. What are your own takes? Let's dive into the story proper. When you talk about a person of Bobrisky and comparing the case to that of a VDM, these are two different cases. VDM is making a case for the poor Nigerian students out there, children out there whose schools are not better off, who cannot afford private schools and the rest, and making a case and say we need to really impart in their own lives. And a lot of people, you guys should come out and support me in all of this. We have a lot of people making donations as less as 50 naira, 70 naira, 200, 500, and the rest. And boom, Don Jazzy came with 100 million naira to support VDM on this. That is, Don Jazzy didn't support VDM. That is something you guys need to actually understand by this good take. Don Jazzy supports the children, school children out there. That is something you need to understand. The less privileged children out there. That is what Don Jazzy is really supporting. And somehow, some people are saying VDM should have rejected. If VDM rejects, that is, are the children going to reject at the end of the day? That is something you need to understand. VDM cannot reject, on behalf of the children out there. And thank God, Don Jazzy understand the cause and what VDM is championing, and said, I want to key in with my resources. And that is how God blesses people. That is something you need to understand about all of this. And a lot of people really are quoting this out of contention. They should understand the big story around it. When you talk about Bobrisky at the end of the day, Bobrisky actually swindled a lot of persons he collected money from. The likes of Tiwa Savage, the likes of Fars, the likes of Don Jazzy, and a lot of others, by submitting fake story, even indicted Falana in the whole story, according to the voice note we actually had on social media. And a lot of people are getting to understand it, that without that story, a lot of people that donated to Bobrisky won't donate at the end of the day. That is something you need to understand about that. And thank God for the family of Falana right now. They are suing Bobrisky. They are asking him to really kind of apologize for defaming them and the rest. And Bobrisky is saying, no, I didn't defame you guys. And now, why are you blaming VDM? Because when that issue came up, a lot of people said Bobrisky is a good person, is going to kind of apologize. But you don't understand how the law works at the end of the day. What are your own takes about this kind of story? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a glimpse at what you feel so far.
You are the best. We love you. We love you. You changed our life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Take your mask off. The best thing. Take it easy.